Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to check out the Shape Splitter tool in After Effects. You can download it, drag the file into the MotionDesk Panel drop zone, and done, it's installed. Super quick, super easy. That way, you can access it anytime you need with just one click. As you can see, inside the tool, we've got two main tabs, Split and Merge. Three awesome options for split shapes. So let's go. Here in my comp, I've got two shape groups and one text layer. I'll select this shape group, choose Split Layers Contents to Separate Layers, and hit Run Split. And just like that, each shape goes into its own layer. Now let's do the same thing for the second shape group. Now let's move on to the text layer. I'll right-click on it and choose Create Shapes from Text, so the text turns into a shape group. Then I simply hit Run Split, and each letter is placed on its own separate layer. With the Pan tool, I can also move the vertices of the letters around. Next up, we have the Split Selected Shape to Polygons option. I'll apply this to a few shapes, and as you can see, they get cut into pieces depending on the number of their vertices. To understand it better, let's test it on a circle. First, I'll open the circle layer, right-click on the ellipse path, and choose Convert to Bezier Path. That way, it becomes an editable path. Then, with the Pen tool, I'll add a new point and run the split again. I'll undo with Ctrl+Z, add more points, and test it once more. In this example, I have a shape group. Let's split these apart and try both Split to Polygons and Split to Edges to better see the difference. Here, I can even thicken each piece by enabling Add Stroke to Pieces, setting the stroke width to 1, and then changing the stroke color to match the original shape. The Split to Edges option only keeps the outer lines of the shape, just like what you see here. So in the settings for this, in the edge style, we've got two modes, and you can see their difference right here in this example. Now let's move to the Merge tab. First, I'll select all the shape layers I want to combine, and with the default settings, hit Run Merge. In this example, I've got three separate shape layers, and I want to combine them more precisely. If I select Preserve Original Position from the Placement mode, each layer keeps its current position in the final merge. The second option moves all the layers to the position of the top most selected layer. The Sort option reverses the order of the layers in the final merge. And finally, the last option, just like its name says, combines all the layers right in the center of the composition. Alright, that wraps up our tour of the Shape Splitter tool. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stick around for more. Catch you in the next tutorial. Take care.